Supreme, and we are back with Tropico 5. Now, I'm trying out some new recording settings in this video, so hopefully everything records good. And as I can see, there is a power problem on the island. Why? We should be producing plenty of power. I don't get it. Let's see, scrolling through here. Not connected to electrical grid. Okay. Oh, I see the problem. I need more substations. So I'm going to quick build that. Yeah, I remember. We removed the coal power plant. And now the substations are too far away from each other. So we need to reconnect everything. And I think one or two more substations should do it. Just need to find the right place to put them. I'm trying to like put it in places where it's not going to disrupt anything. But my ultimate plan is to go full wind power because that will probably be the best option. Another one here. I want everything connected up. Okay, that's good. Now let's check our power output. 0.
Elections are coming, Presidente.
And it looks like we also have elections.
Presidente, look at these big...
Oh, and this is nice. We get to update our constitution. We're gonna fight piracy, let's see. Strategic sector. Oh, this is a tough decision. Factory effectiveness, and I think we're just gonna go energy efficient for the moment. But this is a serious power problem. We're not producing enough power. Nowhere's near enough.
Presidente.
Have 10 military buildings. I already have that, definitely.
The militarists are bowled over by your utter recklessness and want to give you an...
You know, I could use more militarists on the island. Now let's go look at our nuclear power plant. Yeah, because when this thing keeps running out of uranium because we can't ship it from the mine here fast enough. Which is why I want to, as quick as possible, get wind farms up and going. And I'm gonna try and put a few more here. Yeah, that's all we can afford. Because my ultimate goal is to have everything powered by wind, so we don't have to worry about delivering supplies to, like, a power plant or anything like that. And that way we'll have consistent power generation.
I am so furious. I cannot believe what just...
And a rebel attack. Oh boy, this isn't good. I think they're attacking our new windmills. No, they're not. They're attacking our space program. Damn, rebels. Why are you attacking our rocket ships? But I just realized the whole new problem. These things have a pretty high upkeep, so this is going to cost a lot of money compared to only $400. And these are each... Ooh, I did not account for the high cost. I think we're going to have to redesign our power program. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to redesign it somehow.
I have a brilliant idea, Presidente. There's no
Fight
need
with
for
the
pointless
Nobel
wars
Committee.
to win the Nobel Peace
How do I
Prize.
do that? Oh, shit. Now there's a foreign invasion. I did not realize I was going to do that.
Giant tropical spiders.
Well, my bad. Cotton and cotton. Yeah, you know what I really want to do? I want to move this nuclear power plant somewhere where it's going to get better supplied. Because yeah, it's nice having it right next to a uranium mine, but it's pretty clear that we're not getting it transported. And now with these new oil wells,
we have an opportunity to influence the...
we can start exporting oil, which is going to make us a lot of money. But this nuclear power plant, I definitely think it needs to be moved.
The election results are in. Let me...
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it here for now because I don't know the right way to deal with it. These are generating quite a lot of power.
The militarists are bowled over by your...
Alright, well with that out of the way, let's go look at our people's needs. Happiness. Okay. In my opinion, I think 50 is good enough for overall happiness. But if it's below 50, it needs work. So we need more food variety. Housing, that probably isn't going to be improved by much. But the best way to improve food variety is to add in a supermarket. So I'm going to add in a supermarket right here. And another one right over here in our other housing district. And are all these houses filled up? Yeah, for the most part they are. What about our apartment block over here? Not everything's filled up. But I do need another supermarket over here. And that should be good for our food needs. It should make people happy. And while we're at it, I also want to add in some more houses here. Because houses are slightly less expensive than apartments. So maybe they'll be more affordable to the poorer folks instead of these apartments. Because this has quite a high budget of 60. And this only has a budget of 25. So it's a lot more affordable for the lower class workers. And as for trade, it looks like everything's good. Nothing really needs my attention. But you know what? Right here might be a good spot to re-put the nuclear power plant. Where is it? I can't afford... Yes, I can. Oh, I already have the maximum number of power plants. Okay. Then you know what? This is just going to stay here for now. And when this uranium mine runs out, I'll move it closer to the port. So that way, I can import more uranium, and it'll be close to the port, and hopefully it'll stay filled up. Oh, and I have stuff to rebuild. I forgot. There was a military invasion. Our research is good. And what about edicts? I know there's some stuff we can do. Host the Olympics, can't do that yet. Social engineering. Oh, that is perfect. Because with social engineering, we can convince more of the population to the factions we want them to be in. Where is it? Factions. So for this, we can bring communists over to capitalists, which love us a lot more, so our approval will go up. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll have some more capitalists on the island. And what else can we do? Tourism campaign would be good. Because we have a pretty robust tourism industry at the moment. It doesn't look like there's anything else I want to do. Oh, I have to buy back bonds. That's right. And everything looks good. Extra rations. Nah, not necessary. And what's this?
That was the most powerful Swedish invasion since ABBA.
I believe we have 5 healthcare. No, we do not have 5 healthcare buildings. Well, that is something that is very easy to do. We just need to pop in a clinic. Right about here should be good. And as soon as that's done building, we'll complete the mission. And I want a fire brigade in my police stations. So let me go into the building manager. Police stations. Yep, they're all upgraded now. Yeah, our island is really coming along nicely. Oh, but the mines.
Presidente, floor.
This one has 19,000 left. This one has 111,000 and 168,000. So we don't have to worry about that for a long time. And I just heard another mission pop up.
Mr. President, a blow to Penultimo's head has resulted in...
Huh. We're definitely generating enough power, so... Oh, and we can host the Olympics now that this stadium is done. I'm gonna do that right away. Host the Olympics will increase our tourism rating, and the effectiveness of all stadiums is permanently increased. That's a nice upgrade.
On your feet, Tropicans. With the Olympics
But oh my
coming
god, I
in, it is
really
paramount
hope
that we
this is
do our
recording
best
correctly
to push
because
for
I
the
just
disciplines
changed my
closest to our
recording
hearts.
settings in
Wave
OBS.
riding, beach partying,
And I'm
synchronized
hoping it still
drinking,
records
and my
correctly.
all-time favorite,
So this is going to be a
swimsuit
test.
contest.
Hopefully it'll work out right. And this would be a good time to upgrade some of our military buildings now that we have such an extra stockpile of cash. Alright, that's good for now. And it looks like there's nobody working here. Wonderful. Is there anything I can do right now?
I am so furious.
I can watch the rebels attack. Wonderful. But we now have the
Viva la
Special Forces
Revolución!
Modern Infantry.
Awaiting order.
Awaiting orders.
So this should be quickly dealt with. Oh, these rebels are screwed. They're going up against tanks, and Special Forces are coming in behind them. Yeah, they were quickly dispatched.
Good evening.
But hopefully all the work
Here I
I'm
come
doing...
to save the day. Tropico needs us once again, my trusty sidekick.
Okay, defeat a rebel leader. That's actually a top priority at the moment. Hopefully, though, the rebels will decrease with all the happiness stuff I'm doing. Now let's see if we can find a rebel
How can I
leader.
be of help?
Eh? How can I help? Good day.
Good evening.
Good day.
None of these are rebel leaders. So. Oh well. If we can find that rebel leader, though, we'll definitely eliminate him. How's this oil well doing? 18,000 left. Oh, we can increase the oil reserves in the deposit. That's important. And we'll start fracking as well. And I'm going to do the same upgrades to these 2 oil wells over here. Jewelry shop. What's the problem? It has no gold. Oh, crap. Did our gold mine collapse? Not that one. Oh boy, I think our gold mine collapsed. Yes, it did. I didn't even realize that. So it's time to put in another gold mine. Yeah, we are quickly exhausting our island's natural resources, which means pretty soon we will have to import more resources. Because once this gold runs out, we'll need to import it. How's our stadium doing? It's making 377 in profits. That's nice. I don't think it'll be profitable for us to build a second stadium, if we're even allowed to do that. Let me actually check. I think it's... yeah, we can build another stadium. But I don't know how effective that would be, because I think it's already at its maximum effectiveness. But I'm gonna build the second one just cause. I heard a protest. Where are you, protesters? There they are. Reduce the number of factories to 2. Well, say hello to my little friends. I'll dispatch the military. They'll get dealt with pretty quickly. Wow, there's only 3 of them there. Like, really got 4 now. What did you guys think you were gonna accomplish? Oh, now there's 5. Okay, this is getting out of control quickly. It's just growing and growing. 6. 7. 8. Oh boy. Get here quickly, army. Oh wow, that's funny. We just shot him. We just shot him dead. Cause of death, violence, unemployed. Well, no one will notice. Another protest. Just send the army. And another one, send the army. Yeah, we don't have time for all these protests. Ooh, the cigar factory. Doesn't have any employees. You know what I think the problem is?
A new era of knowledge.
We do not have enough education facilities. I'm convinced of it. So where is the high school? It's here. We need 2 new high schools and 2 new colleges. And I'll put another one right here, right outside the stadium. And you know what? I have the money. I'm gonna quick build them, because I want things to get going as quickly as possible. And I forgot. My other high schools and education buildings need the modern education upgrade. Now what that will do is it will enable us to have more educated workers, because that's what we're really lacking at the moment, is educated workers. See, this needs high school, this needs high school, this needs high school. It's just we don't have enough high school educated workers. That's the problem.
Splendid, old boy. Tropico is most certainly becoming an important...
Is there another high school or college nearby? None that I can see. Wow, these ranches' profits are horrible. Now, what was I doing? The jewelry factory is producing again, so that's good. And
the
we got another
EU
mission.
seems to be rolling
Invite
in cash.
the EU to an embassy. Sure, why not? We'll build a few embassies in here. Just connect up a road. And you know what? One more embassy to fit in there, because I think then that will be everyone I need. And we now have 2 trade ships available. But I don't see anything good to send them on. Oil? Yeah, we're definitely producing oil, so I want them on that. Yeah, that's good for now. Now, I keep having to babysit this nuclear power plant because it is a problem. See, it doesn't have any uranium input. Yeah, you know what? Let's demolish it right now while we still can. And we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it somewhere closer to the port. Somewhere like here. I need a good place to put it. The Opera House. See, I don't really want to destroy anything, but I have a feeling I have to. Okay, we can fit it in right here. And quick build it. And now our power problem should be a bit more settled. Hopefully. I'll up the budget. And once again, upgrade it. And that will be our permanent location for it. It's much closer to the ports. So when this uranium supply runs out, it can be quickly transferred over. And our oil deposits are really good at the moment. So I think oil is going to be our next big thing. We're going to be mass oil producers. But one question I have is, there are any industries that use oil? Psst. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, there are no industries that use oil. You just send the raw oil out. That's fine.
Presidente, we have discovered the internet. It was in...
Wonderful, we have the internet. Let's look up cute cat videos. IT education increases the retirement age. Requires upkeep based on the number of people above middle age. Ooh. This is gonna be free Wi-Fi. Increases housing quality and hotel efficiency on the island. $300 a month. I think that might actually be really good for us. As well as IT education. That altogether, that's going to cost $658 a month. Legalize, that's bad. Smoking ban, that's not good either. I think that'll be all the edicts we need for now. What's this? You're having power problems? You don't even have people working there. Yeah, we definitely need more people.
Great giant tropical spiders.
How are our high schools doing? They're pretty much full. And the colleges, well, we still need to get people through high school before we can even think about college. So our island's economy is kind of in a rough transition. We have a lot of illiterate workers with no education and a lot of high education factory jobs. So I'm trying to transfer the
Elections are
economy
coming,
over.
Presidente. As our
Trying to transfer it over so that all the high school factory positions get filled.
We shall provide affordable
Issue
healthcare
e-government
for
and
everyone,
paid health care
provided they can afford it.
edicts. Yeah, no thanks. What is paid health care, by the way? Tropicans will have to pay for health care. The ones that cannot afford it will receive no health care. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it the way it is. Ooh, our approval rating's kind of dipping a bit. Why? Happiness. Crime safety's dipped, as well as entertainment. Well, I guess it's time to build another police station. Yeah, over here is a bit crime-ridden. And I'll up the budget to get some workers in there.
time to show the other world
Build
leaders
2
who is
police
the best.
stations. You know what? I just literally built one, but fine. I'll build another one. Ooh, this area is pretty red. So, build one here. Hopefully that'll improve my approval rating. But I have a feeling we're going to need more. Yeah, there's a lot of unemployed, but that's because people are too stupid to do the jobs that I have. And there are quite a lot of homeless. But the homes aren't filled up, which tells me most of those homeless are unemployed and can't afford a home. So, any other problems I can fix? Food variety. Yeah, you know what? I can actually fix that right about now. I can build some plantations. Pineapples. Corn. Bananas. Yeah, right here I can build a banana plantation. Maybe that'll help improve the food happiness. And I just built one banana and I want one more. Pineapples. It's a good spot for pineapples up here. Quick build and quick build. Hopefully that will do it. Although these elections are 50-50. This is going to be a very close election, but hey, El Presidente always wins. Right, I forgot about our embassy quest.
We
Invite
have
the
reached the EU Reward Center.
EU Reward Center. Press 1 for 15,000. To have your resource prices increased by 30% for 2 years, press 2. To receive 5 million, a yacht and all expense paid trip to the Caribbean island, press 9. There is no 9. Really? I'm pressing 9 on my keyboard, but that doesn't work, so I guess it's just a joke. I'm gonna choose number 2. Because we're exporting quite a lot of raw resources like oil. Ooh, we can actually export some of our steel too. to China and get an increased price for it. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and one thing before the episode ends, if you have any tips or suggestions on how I can improve, just let me know.